So, good morning. We are now 12 days out from the Manchester Marathon. We're on our way for a little breakaway down south, and we thought we'd stop off on the way at something called the Cloud Trail. Now, this is the old Derby to Ashby Railway, opened 1867, closed 1982. It's somewhere we regularly stop off when we're travelling because we know it's a good place to run. So we are in a village called, now, the quirks of British pronunciations, is that Tong? Is it Tongue? Is it Tonge? You tell us what the official pronunciation is. If you know and you're from this area, drop a comment below.
Yes, so this morning we're going to be doing a 4 times 1 mile at a marathon pace
Session. And while we're going to do this, we're going to go that way down the railway line for 1 mile as a warm-up. We're then going to do our first mile back to here, 30-second walk jog recovery, then the second mile that way up the railway line, recovery, third mile back to here, hello again, fourth mile back down there, and then we're a mile out from here for the jog recovery. I hope that makes sense to everybody.
So tongue or tong is going to be
or tunge.
It's going to be the starting point.
So a slight change of plan. We went wrong from Tong. There you go. We misremembered coming out here for 1.5 miles. It's actually 0.8 of a mile until you get on the road, and you can probably hear the A42 down there. So what we're going to do is start from here, just 0.8 of a mile from where we started, but we've done a mile warmer because we shuffle up and down, mile down to there, mile out, etc. Same session, just on a slightly 0.2 of a mile further this way than we originally thought.
So I'm off on mile 1 of the session. So mile 1, 7:25, probably a little bit quick. Might have to slow down. Didn't feel that fast though. Strange. It's probably because the legs are a bit fresher from the starter taper.
Someone is filming. So 15 seconds to go. I'm now going to practice a particular skill which I'll explain to you at the end of the next rep, something you might think about practicing for your marathon prep and something I need to work on. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and I'm off.
Seconds recovery, now off on mile 2 of the session. So far so good. That was mile 2, and I think I went the opposite way to John. Never mind. And that was slightly uphill, hence why the first one was fast. Mile 3, let's go.
So having realised I was now 1 running broom, I doubled back after 1/4 of a mile to head back towards dawn. Didn't get to practice that skill that mile because I was looking for the other running broom. We decided to go in the opposite direction.
Again, little bit fast that way again, but I think it's downhill, so it accounts for it. Now we're going to go the right way, following John that way.
So viewers, which way? This way.
30 seconds recovery, and then we're off again. Final mile. Here we go. That's it. Final mile. Mile 4 of the session. And I'm going the right way.
So the extra marathon hack I said I'd practice, and that is removing a gel from the back pocket of the shorts I'm wearing. I'm not a very dexterous person, sometimes I find it quite awkward, but as you can see on this occasion, success, so hopefully we're good to go. So when we finally get to this part of the trail, we're rewarded with a view of the old Tong and Breedon railway station, which was opened in 1869. Parts of the platform can still be seen.
Bit of refreshing rain on this one. So mile 4, 7:31. So good session. Felt strong. Legs actually feel okay, as you would expect at the start of a taper, with I think 12 days to go. Hopefully get another 12 days of coming down off a mileage. We'll see me rearing to go on marathon day.
Anyway, yes, fortunately when we went in opposite directions, one of us, qualified England Athletics coach level 2, looking after everybody in the session, having their wits about them, managed to realise and double back.
I wondered why he wasn't behind me. I had a little look behind and I thought he must have set off a bit slower. So the cool down.
It's not her day today, is it?
So the cool down is done and we've ended up at the right place, which is
Tong, Tonge, delete as applicable.
Right, we're going to go back to the car and get dried, and then when we've got all the stats in front of us, we will
let you know how the session went. So it's now the following day. We are running on another disused railway line, the Weymouth to Portland line. So I've had time to unpick and analyse that session. So firstly for me, all 4 miles executed, a few seconds either side of 7:20. Although as Coros shows, that second mile running back up was at something like 7:03 effort pace. So that's a useful metric that Coros brings. Another nice effect of that session is my predicted marathon time went down from 3:12:24 to 3:11:40. So thank you for that, Coros. Ironically, when we got back to the car at the end of the session, we had a message from a friend telling us about the changes to the London Marathon Good for Age qualification. You may remember I started this series looking for good for age time of sub 3:15 for my age group, and it's now changed to sub 3:10, so we shall see.
As for myself, every mile was slightly faster than I predict my marathon pace to be. So yeah, went a little bit too quick I think, although I didn't feel like that. It could be the effect of having a few days taper. It could be that I'm in better shape than I thought, although I won't be going off at 7:35 to 7:40 pace, and in all honesty, until the day, who knows what shape I'm in. So my plan is on the day to set off at sub 3:30 pace, and if I hold that, that's great. If I get quicker when I get to about 20 miles, that's even better. If I'm not, I'll just execute the best way I can.
So I hope you've enjoyed joining us as we make our final preparations for the Manchester Marathon 2024.
And if you have, please don't forget to give this video a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, we'd love you to do so.
So until next time, keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.